All right, looks like my security detail are all working in the garden. So I'm off on my own again this Sunday. Traders.
In the garden, Dad?
Huh?
Garden, so renovate. Manang in decades.
Yeah. Yeah. Heading out. Blackie. Blackie joining me today. Sunday morning, early, overcast. Cool. Oh, even better. What's the matter, Blackie? Uh-oh, Blackie's got to get through the gauntlet. Dogs and chickens. Got rows of something planted here as well. I don't know what they're growing. Too many weeds. Too many weeds overtaking what's actually planted there. Hey Blackie, I don't know. Got mist over the mountains. We're watching Jim's that's Asian Adventures with Jim. Watching his latest video today. He's showing the happy times with his wife. Like, this guy is all over the map, boy. Good morning. He is all over the map. This just shows me that he's gonna be sneaking back into the Philippines in the next couple months here. And he's trying to work it all out. And his wife has promised him this and that. And like, yeah, okay, Jim. You know we will. Then Jim has resorted to his back to his Sunshine Shoulders opening in his videos too. Hi, my name is Jim. Welcome to my channel. Blah blah blah. Like he's done in previous videos. This guy can't come up with any content on his own, so he's got to copy other YouTubers. It's funny. Yeah. Here's something else, Jim. But yeah, Jim just showing the good times. Good times on his last trip. I don't know about this guy's content, man. It shows him arriving in Cebu and he meets his wife and the stepdaughter, and they go shopping in a 7-Eleven. Wow. Riveting content, Jim. Riveting. And then Jim playing like this is his first time eating Jollibee in the Philippines. Hey, good morning. Like, yeah, we're gonna believe that, Jim. You spent 15 months over here on your failed retirement. Oh, speaking of Jim. Morning. Jim waving to me over there from his big, beautiful 3-story house. Trying to convince us all that it's his first time in Jollibee. First time that trip, right, Jim? Like, okay, you're coming up. That's the footage you're showing us from your trip to Mactan, Newtown? So we've got that one, the taxi scam videos, the diarrhea videos, the bus scam videos, the minibus scam videos, and shopping. Wow, 2 weeks of that, huh, Jim? 2 weeks of that riveting content. What a trip. Running out of ideas, Jim. I think I said this yesterday. And then if you read his comments, it's like a 12-year-old writing comments. Because he records them instead of actually typing them out. So he looks like a... AI is making him look like a 3-year-old. Because he's just too busy to type out his own comments, his own replies. And speaking of hypocrites, since I use that channel named Sunshine Shoulders, you see one of his latest videos? Oh, someone offered him $50,000 for his house. Okay, so, but that's not good enough. He said, and then he's like, yeah, I wouldn't sell my house. Then later on in the videos, I wouldn't sell my house for $50,000. Somebody has to give me 60. What is that? You trying to tell us something there? Trying to tell us something? Trying to tell your viewers something? Your subscribers? But if you offer me 60, yeah, I'll take that. What? What? This house you've done 10 videos on? And say you'd never sell it? Hypocrite. Hypocrite. Imagine that. Another YouTuber in the Philippines saying one thing and doing another. Haven't seen that before, have we? We have not seen that before. Oh my gosh, we got some old-timey music. Got some old-timey music there in the sky. May there circle. Got some old-timey music. Hillbilly music. Hillbilly music. But I guess we all become hypocrites on YouTube, don't we? At some point or another. And Jim was talking that he had to look up the word narcissism and the traits of narcissism. The 9 traits of narcissism. You mean the 9 that he's trying to apply to his wife, but coincidentally apply to him as well? but he had to Google it. He's never heard of the term before. He had to Google it. Is this guy smarter than a 5th grader? You be the judge. You be the judge. The 54-year-old child from Michigan. And PLT out terrorizing another squatter area. Or a place I call home. Looking in people's windows, terrorizing children, unwanted touching, stuff we would call harassment in the States. Trying to lift people up, trying to touch their hair, or touching their hair, touching their bodies. Like, with people he just met. How creepy is that? You just met somebody and you're touching their hair and trying to lift them off the ground to see how much they weigh. Young kids, 20 years, 15, 20 years his junior. Just, he's a predator. And I don't mean a drone. Although he's about as smart as one. Like I said, now even the closed caption is not working for me. Because I still can't understand half of what he's saying. Maybe that's a sign. Sign to stop watching, stop waiting for that train wreck. Because I'll tell you what we need more people like the expat that called him out on the road when he was filming that accident. And that expat called him out for filming it. That's what we need. We need more of those expats there. Exposing this guy. Creeping through villages, and then a little 3 or 4 year old girl he's making a joke with, and touching her on the head, touching her on the shoulder, telling her not to be following the expat, it's dangerous. Then he says, oh, you never know, I might hurt you. What? Who does this stuff? Pro-life predator does. That's for sure. Days are numbered. You're gonna be getting a visit from the local officials pretty soon in his future, if he doesn't wipe himself out on his motorcycle first. And we'll have to hear about on Asia News. Or Asia Now, whatever that YouTuber's channel is. What's his name? Alex? Not even sure. Of course, he's got a couple of channels himself. Enough about him. Yeah, he'll be the subject of one of his videos pretty soon, I believe. I still can't believe that expat rented his house to this guy. Obviously didn't do his research and see that he only been in these places for a short while. For his last, what, three places he's rented. What happened to that land fund? I thought he was going to start building a house. He's talking about buying that used Raptor. Kept talking about buying that new Raptor. None of them have materialized yet. Of course, his money's on hold. Oh, I just saw that kid pop a wheelie on his bicycle. See the mist-covered mountains in the foreground there. Beautiful morning, humid but not hot. Like I said, you can do a whole video just on PL Pro-Life Predator's latest video. Then I saw another YouTuber. This one I talked about last week or so. Who made a trip down here because his wife or girlfriend was from this area, and he made a big deal about traveling to the red zone here in Mindanao, or as I call it, home. But he made a big deal about that, and now so I watched a couple more of his videos. I don't know how this guy's been here 2 years, and he's an absolute expert on the Philippines, guys. Absolute expert. He's got one book written already, and he's about to release his second book. Fly something, I can't remember. But yeah, he's another expert. Been here 2 years, and he's an expert. Morning.
Morning.
Beautiful morning. He's an expert on the Philippines, though. He does consultations. Imagine that. He was bragging about doing over 1,500 consultations, and that'll all be in his new book. So make sure you buy that book, guys. He's an expert. He's been here 2 years. It makes me wonder, who are these guys that require a consultation before moving over here? They got to talk to a so-called expert before coming over here. What kind of lives did they lead where they got to have their hand held for everything that they do in life? And I'm sure these are the same people who probably watched thousands of hours of YouTubers here in the Philippines. But they still gotta go out there and get that $50 consultation, or numerous ones, where you'll get numerous advice. You ask the same question, you'll get 5 different opinions from these guys that offer consultation services. These so-called experts, but they gotta have their hands held. Where are those adventurers who will do it on their own? Why do you need your hand held and copy someone else's copy someone else's lifestyle and copy someone else's lifestyle and how they lived here in the Philippines. You can't do your own life. You got to copy someone else's. I'm sorry, I just gotta keep harping back to Jim because he said something funny as well. Not in his latest video, it was one before that, the day before, where he's talking about how his wife used to piss him off because she'd be talking in Visayan or whatever all day long and not translating anything for Jim. But Jim would run into a foreigner, would see a foreigner in the 7-Eleven and run in there to get a cup of coffee just so he could talk to a foreigner, just so he could talk in English. And he's wondering why his wife is getting angry after 30 minutes. Like, what? This guy, man, he's something else. I see a foreigner, I walk the other way. Of course, that's just me. That's just me. Morning. Heading to church? All right. Yeah, you got to seek out foreigners just so we can talk. What are you going to forget English, Jim? You're gonna forget how to speak English? You missed your house, you missed your home and buddies that much? Why don't you just move to Dumaguete? Well, that's right, you get on fights on the boulevard. We saw that baby cow when it was about a day old, not even a day. Same day it was born. It's still there with mommy. It's like Jim. Jim's a mama's boy. Jim the mama's boy. Past the music now. It's definitely church day. Definitely church day. Pomelo's here. Then these same guys getting all this advice for coming here in the Philippines, they'll start their own channel and do their own consulting after 2 months here, as they have become experts in 2 months of arriving in the Philippines. And I'm not talking about the guys that have been coming here for years and years and years and years and years. Hey, good morning, everyone. Let's see if I can see them in the garden. Like Lynn's using up all her cocoa lumber in the garden here. Have to check that out when I get back over there. All right, let's put a real fence in today. A real fence. Thought you had all the kids out here.
They're getting you some ice water.
Man, gotta climb the mountain to get in the garden. What do you think, Blackie? Well, hopefully this won't blow down in a storm. So what have you planted?
Huh?
You planted anything yet? With calamansi?
We're gonna plant some
Have you picked?
Oregano.
Has anybody picked some of these calamansi? It looks like some of them are gone.
Ask the girl
What girl?
menu. Right
Huh?
there. She's probably the one picking it.
You picked it? Huh, Nicole? Or Ariana, whatever your name is.
Ariana. Ariana.
Ariana, Nicole. Because as you know, guys, everyone has 3 or 4 names over here. Depending on what day of the week it is. What'd you plant there?
Battle gourd.
Huh?
Battle gourd. Balantiong.
Oh, gourd?
Yeah, same one.
Oh, those.
So we have some seeds here. Right here.
Where? What kind? Hold on. Chai tea? Chai tea? Looks like okra.
No. Hot pepper.
It's from the U.S.?
Thailand, I guess.
Did we buy it there in the U.S.?
No, not that one. I haven't planted
Hot
the
pepper, red comet.
Mm.
Maybe California Bear can tell me what that is. He knows how to garden hot peppers. Yeah, well.
And the vegetable grow, and then we just have to harvest it.
Oh yeah, and when will that be? 2 months from now?
Yeah.
All right, guys. We won't come back to the garden for 2 months.
Yeah.
2 months, we'll see. That'll be what? August, September, October. See, Jack knows his months. I'll have some okra here in a couple weeks. Any calamansi on this one? No, not yet. No, it is sprouting. Ooh, dangerous. Dangerous. Some rock around the clock with Filipino singing over there. Never heard that one before. Rock around the clock, sung in Filipino. All right, that's it, guys. We're home sweet home. Go in the other gate.
Close?
That one's closed?
Ay, asa na daw ang pala? Mura nagbula na mo.
Hey guys. Hey guys, how's everyone today? Huh? How is everyone? Oh, who's in my chair? Who's in my chair? Who's in my chair? Huh? Dakota. Zeus, get out of my chair. Come on. Get out of my chair. Oh. Oh. So, where were we? I thought we were doing a Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And yet you were on other duties. Thank you. Humid.
Grabe pa daw. Next. Para ka po yan.
Boy. Nakita. Look like a drowned rat.
Ay! Sabi mo tayo. Ay!
You and Willow. You and Willow looking more and more like each other every day.